Uh, a very nice day. Okay. Uh, we are going to present our presentation entitled Forest Establishment. My name is Kang Chong Xian, meeting number 29938. How about you, Alfaizul?
Thank you. My name is Alfaizul Muawizzain and my metric number is S29921. Thank you. Back to you, Kang.
Next. Okay, now I will go through the benefit of forest establishment. Okay, there are two main points, which is main point 1 and main point 2 we are going to talk about. Okay, the main point 1 will be the sufficient material supply from forest, and the main point 2 will be the clean water supply from forest. Okay, now I will talk about a simple hierarchy in describing benefit of forest establishment. Okay, the first point will be the sufficient material supply for forest. The supporting point 1 will be various functional material from the forest. Materials such as timber from forest can be used to build house. Timber can also be used to craft workable physical apparatus. The supporting point 2 will be act as alternative energy resources. The supporting detail 2 will be timber can be used to substitute other insufficient energy resources such as oil and gas, which are frequently used by current variety industry. How about you, Alvaizo? Your turn.
Thank you. And the next benefits of the forest is we can get a clean water supply from the forest. Supporting point number 1 is to ensure the welfare of the wildlife. Wildlife living things can survive nicely with the existence of a clean water supply from the forest. Besides that, plants and animals rely on clean water from the forest to regulate their biological metabolism. The next supporting point is to ensure the human development. The clean water is used usually in various fields. Furthermore, clean water from the forest is used to wash dishes, clothes, and other typical gadgets which frequently used in daily life.
Okay. Now I will go into the section of the functional material from the forest. Okay, as you see nowadays, our table and chair are mostly made by wood. And because of its cheap, it's also high in quality. That's why it's preferable. Next. Okay, now I will talk about timber usage in construction, the inner view of the woody house. As you can see in the picture, the inside of the house is 80 to 90% are from wood. You can see the view is very nice, and when you feel calm, will look at it. That's why it's more suitable compared to brick. Next. And wood is suitable to construct the exterior of the woody house. And nowadays, the wood are anti-termite and fire resistant too, even more better than bricks. Next. Okay, now I will talk about the woody light bulb and radio. It looks very cute and it looks very simple and nice. Next. Okay, the function will be constructing woody USB connector. Which are able to link electricity. Next. Okay, it cannot be denied the fact that timber can be used to generate export gaming set and robot instead of using steel, which is more expensive. And actually inside there are a bit of condensed steel, which is conduct electricity, but fully made from wood. Next. Okay, now it's about keyboard and mouse. And you can see our market, most of the keyboard and mouse are made from plastic. So therefore, now I will be going to talk about the keyboard and mouse is made from wood, which is more renewable and is less pollution. Next. Okay, now why is biomass is more preferable compared to oil and gas, and why it need to be substitute? Because as according to most of the talks and newspaper and even some meetings regarding to the oil and gas issue worldwide, it says that oil and gas will extinct when after about 2050 century. That's why humans are finding the source to substitute it, and we are suggesting using biomass, which is from the timber or the remnants of the timber, since it's easy to renewable. Next. Your turn now, Alfonso.
All right, thank you, Kang, for the explanation. Next, the establishment of a forest can provide a clean water supply to all living things, includes animal. The existence of the clean water supply will ensure the welfare of the wildlife. We know that water is an essential source for them to survive. Okay, next is to ensure the human development. A forest can be act as a buffer or filter for rainwater before they flow into the river, which next can be used to as a drinking water if it filter properly. As a result, this can prevent any contaminated water from our daily lives. Okay, next. For example, such as a mangrove forest, there are rivers which are important for protein sources of the human, such as fishes, which come from the forest. And next, continue on to the mangrove forest. The river can be used as a traveling purpose from one region to another. This this situation can be seen in a mangrove forest. Okay, that is all from our presentation, and this is the sources for our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you for me too.